the world of sales, are there red flags that you should be paying attention to when it comes to doing a deal, and why does it matter? This is an important question. I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu. I'm at Sharks Cove on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. There is some danger in some things that buyers do that can cause you a lot of problems. And as a salesperson, you really do want to have a buyer that's engaged. But a buyer that is way too excited is a possible danger for you. And here's the reason why. Well, there's a couple of reasons why. One, they don't want you to go to old school sales strategies, old school sales tactics, always be closing. And they're doing it as a defense, okay? Two, they're trying to talk themselves into reasons to buy, and they're overly excited so they can be excited for themselves to make the purchase. Three, they know that by being excited and building some sort of rapport, they could get a bigger discount, okay? And I want to really focus on the one of the biggest danger of them all, and that's how they get you to feel like everything's okay and that everything's going to happen and that the deal is going to happen. And then what happens is you get to the end, they go, okay, well, thanks for the information. That was a lot of good information. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your help. I'll get back to you, I promise. And you're like, well, what happened? Right? Anytime that I meet with a buyer and they're way too excited, I'm going to give you a tip. You got to slow down the process and ask some more questions. Your brain is going to be like, sell the job, do the deal, close the deal. But you really, deep down inside, you should be saying, hey, time out. We need to slow this down. We need to find out why this person is just so excited. And it might be a couple of questions. Like, do not go into interrogation mode. This is a mistake that salespeople make on a lot of instances. They go into interrogation mode and they need to interrogate the buyer. Like, no. That's crazy town. No reason to do that. Just ask a couple of probing questions. Well, what are you going to do with this project? How soon do you want to get it done? Because when you start like keying in on somebody saying, I really want to get this done, you stop asking how soon, when, why, how. You got to go back to sales basic mastery. You got to go back to the questions that you know you're supposed to ask and the parts of the presentation that you're supposed to give. Don't get me wrong, rapport is cool, having an excited buyer is cool, but there is a hidden danger in somebody who's just overly excited about your product, overly excited about your service, and you know, I can't say good enough things about you. John loves you, Steve loves you, Mary loves you, and they start throwing out all these instances. Pretty close to 100% certain you're going to be ready for a letdown. There's going to be a challenge. There's going to be something that happens at the end, and you're going to walk away going, what just happened? They seemed like they were ready to buy. They seemed like they were excited. It was that they were overly excited. It stung me a couple of times until I figured out, hey, time out, something's wrong here. There's a problem. We got to figure out what's going on. Ask some more questions. Be patient about it. Like, remember, this is a dance. This isn't like in high speed. You got to fast forward through it. Take your time. Got one thing to do from here. Just one thing. Find the subscribe button. Click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. This is Scott Bell Consultant. Sent another fantastic video, probably from a cool location. Today I'm on the North Shore of Oahu. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.